Childrens, most welcome to all of you. In my previous lecture, you had studied about colloidal particles or colloidal solutions and suspensions along with their properties. In today's video lecture, we are going to study important properties of colloidal solution, that is what is Brownian motion or zigzag motion and what is Tyndall effect. Okay, so let's start with Brownian motion. This Brownian motion is also called zigzag motion. This is also called zigzag motion. Alright, what is Brownian or what is zigzag motion? So listen, when a colloidal solution is viewed under an ultra microscope, then it has been seen that colloidal particles are moving continuously, randomly, or in a zigzag path. So this random movement or zigzag movement of colloidal particles in a colloidal solution is called zigzag motion, and since this property was given by Robert Brown, and Robert Brown was one of the Nobel English botanist, so on his honor, this property of colloids or colloidal solution is also called Brownian motion. Alright, listen once. What is Brownian motion or what is zigzag motion? When a colloidal solution is viewed under an ultra microscope, then it has been seen that colloidal particles are moving continuously in a random or zigzag path. So such a type of movement of colloidal particles in a colloidal solution is called zigzag motion, and this property was given by a Nobel English botanist Robert Brown. So on his honor, this property is also known as Brownian motion, and the Brownian motion or zigzag motion of the colloidal particles can be represented or can be illustrated as suppose that is zigzag movement. Go on the arrows. So this type of movement of colloidal particles in a colloidal solution is called Brownian motion. Brownian motion, or it is also called zigzag motion. Alright? From this figure, it is very clear that is the movement of colloidal particles in a colloidal solution randomly or in a zigzag path, then such type of path is called zigzag motion or Brownian motion. Alright, so this is one of the important property of colloidal solution, and this property you have to study in upper classes also. When you go in upper classes, means at 11th or 12th, this property will be also discussed there. So next property which you have to study in the properties of colloid is a Tyndall effect. So what is Tyndall effect? Tyndall is the name. Tyndall effect. Okay. So what is Tyndall effect? Listen first. Tyndall effect is one of the most important property of colloidal solution, and in which when an intense beam of light, listen children, this is very crucial point. What the effect is? When an intense beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution, then due to a scattering of light, colloidal particles of colloidal solution are formed a cone, and that cone is formed by the illumination of light, and that formed cone is called Tyndall cone, and the phenomena is called Tyndall effect. Listen once. When this Tyndall effect arises due to the scattering of light by colloidal particles. This point is very crucial. Listen, why Tyndall effect occurs? So Tyndall effect arises due to the scattering of light by colloidal particles, and this property can also be explained by through an experiment. So when an intense beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution, then beam of light gets illuminated with a bluish light and forms a cone, and this formed cone is called Tyndall cone, and the phenomena is called Tyndall effect. And this very property can be represented as, suppose these are the light beams, and there is a colloidal solution kept in a beaker or flask. Suppose this is the colloidal solution which is filled under a beaker or in a flask. This is your colloidal solution. Colloidal solution. This is your beaker or flask. Suppose beaker, and this is your intense beam of light. Intense beam of light. And suppose here you have set a microscope to observe the property. Suppose here is a microscope. This microscope is set to observe the property of this colloidal solution, and what happens when a beam of light passes through colloidal solution, then see what happens. This way the light ray passes through colloidal solution, then what is happening? Children, this one, this which is forming, there is a formation of cone. Listen, this line and this line. This formed cone is called Tyndall cone. And the phenomena is called Tyndall effect. Listen once more. what happens in Tyndall effect? Listen, this Tyndall effect arises due to the scattering of light by colloidal particles, and experimentally this effect can be represented or can be seen when an intense beam of light it passes through a colloidal solution, this colloidal solution kept in dark. Then due to scattering of light by colloidal particles, the path of the beam, the path of the light beam gets illuminated with a bluish light, and forms a cone, and such form cone is called a Tyndall cone, and the phenomena is called a Tyndall effect. So this figure clearly showing Tyndall effect. So you have to remember what is happening here. Alright, and this Tyndall effect can also be seen, listen, this Tyndall effect can also be seen when a fine beam of light enters in a room through a small holes. Listen, I am taking second example. The Tyndall effect can also be seen when a fine beam of light enters in a room through a small holes. Then what happens? The colloidal particles in the form of dust or in the form of smoke present in the room or present in the air, they scatter the beam of light and their Tyndall effect arises. One more case you can explain in the form of Tyndall, that is when sunlight enters in a canopy of a dense forest. Canopy means sunset. Word is canopy. Canopy or sunset. And the point is, when a beam of light or a fine beam of light enters in a canopy or sunset of a dense forest, then in dense forest the mist or fog which is present in the form of a teeny water droplets, they scatter the sunlight and their Tyndall effect arises. So these are the most important properties of colloidal solution, that is Brownian motion and Tyndall effects. So you have to explain these 2 points as it is discussed here. So children must remember, this is very important, very crucial, and always comes in examination in full marks. So remember them properly. So this is all about your Brownian motion or zigzag motion and of Tyndall effect, which are the important properties of colloidal solution. Thank you for joining us. All the best. Have a good day.